Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to my channel. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today's video is again about some book collection that I have. This time is my owlcrate collection. It's not really a collection, it's just the books that I get from owlcrate boxes. And I have been a subscriber since 2019, but I only have 10 books, means I only ordered 10 boxes from them. The first 2 years it was 2 boxes each year. The third year it was only 1 box, and then 2022 came and I ordered 4 boxes, and the 2023 came and I have one more box. What happened, it was 2021 I kind of tried to get my second box, but they canceled my subscription because I guess I wasn't ordering enough boxes from them, so they decided to cancel the subscription. And I said, well, it's okay, I'm not really buying them very often, so that will be no big problem. But when the 2022 came, I saw they have some item that it was like a collectible item for the Lord of the Rings. So I decided to come back and see how I like the subscription, if I want to keep going on with the subscription, if I like the books and all of that. So that's why I'm here right now talking to you about these books. What I'm going to show you is what I have and then what I read and see what's going to happen. So the first year I ordered, the first book that I get, it was A Spin of the Dawn. And the second one that I get, it was The Sorceress of Thorn. That's the right, yeah, Thorns. The Sorceress of Thorns. This one I kind of hear a little bit. Seems like it's a little popular book. The next one, it was The Kingdom of Back. The Kingdom of Back. The next one, it was Incendiary. The next book that I get, it was in 2021. It was Lore. This is like a retail, and I hear really good things about this one, so I'm thinking I'm going to read this one very soon. The next one, and then is when all the craziness start with the depths. Then I get The Whisper in the Dark. Then the next book that they came, I think it was the Luminaries. And the last one that I get in December is The Poison Season. And my last book from them is The Berry in the Bonds. This one I didn't even open. It's still in the bag because I was waiting for this book to arrive so I can show you the whole box, the whole books together. And what I kind of noticed, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the small books, like the shorter books, are more for like a younger than young adult, a little like no middle grade, but no young adult, so kind of in the middle. And the taller books are more like a young adult version, because you can see they're like a little different. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's just what I kind of notice the difference between them. So let's start talking about the books that I actually read. There are not that many. There are only 3 books that I read from them. So I have 7 books more to go through. Well, the first book that I read, it was A Spin of the Dawn. So this one is about this. It's kind of like a Mulan story. So this girl, she make herself pass like a man and go to work in a palace, doing clothes, like fancy clothes. And then she met a guy that he's very close to the king and all of that. I don't know. It's a little long book, I think, or it talks a lot about how they do the clothes, what kind of material they use, and all of that. But it doesn't really give too much about the culture or world building about the place where she is. I think they're just telling you, oh, this color is so beautiful, and we're using this kind of needles for this dress, but it's too much about it. So it kind of dragged me down, and I kind of get bored when I was reading those sections in the book. They have a second book for this, and I don't think I'm going to read it. I wasn't interested about it when they already told me that it will be a second book about this one. Or when I found out that they will have a second book, I wasn't interested in to pick it up because I'm not really invested in the characters, so I don't really care too much what's happened to them. It's not bad book, but it's not for me. I think it's too, it's way too young for me, or like, yeah, the target public is younger than the young adult, and that's for me is way too young, and it's not middle grade either. It's something in between. The next one I read is The Kingdom of Bag. This is a beautiful version. I think I like the version of owlcrate better than the original. But this book is actually really good. I did like it. It's about the sister of Mozart and how they growing up together, and they create this magical world that is the Kingdom of Bag, and they use that magical world to kind of escape from the reality and have their own place to be when they were kids, because they used to work like musicians since younger age, and they don't have too many friends and all of that, so that's why they create this world that actually happened in the real life. But in the book, we are immersed in this magical world, and we see it in the perspective of the sister. The sister was really talented too, but in that period of time, um, women, they were not allowed to be musicians or be working like an artist after a certain age. She needed to be focused on to be a mother and a wife and all of that. So it's telling you the story about this magical world and how she feel about this situation and how she used this magical world to escape, and it's all on the point of view of the sister of Mozart. So it's a really nice story. It's really interesting, and you kind of see another part of the Mozart life, because it's all his life is all interesting in general, and then you find out that his sister is so talented and maybe more talented than him, but nobody recognized her and nobody even remember her. So this book I actually will recommend it. It's quick to read, it's really nice and like easy. It can make you feel a lot of things, so I really recommend it. This one, it was a success from that group of books that I have from owlcrate. And I actually just a funny thing, when I hear about the book and I start looking for it, and I look, the covers and all of that is coming out on the internet, and I see that cover looks familiar. And then I start digging on my books, and I realized that I actually have it, and I didn't even pay attention when the book came into my hands. So you see, it's funny for me because I have it, and I start trying to get the book, and I actually have it on my bookshelf, and I even didn't realize that I have it. But I highly recommend it. So the next one is The Poison Season. So this one I picked it up not so long ago, and I was interested to read it because I really love, I really love the naked jacket and the dust jacket. So I was like, oh, it should be interesting story too. But I found that is very, it's like the first one is way to the younger age. It's about this girl that she lives in a small town, and they have some kind of magic there that is with their singing, and the forest is magical, and the river that is around their town is magical too, and technically protect them from the outside world. If somebody's trying to get to them, the river and the forest kind of kill them. So when they have certain age, they have to start showing their magical powers, and the kids that they don't show those magical powers, they need to be exiled from the town. and her brother is actually one of them. So she's debating about what to do about her brother, and in all that time, she kind of met another guy from the outside world, and that's when the story starts coming together. However, the story feels a little long too because they go around and around how they are talking to each other, the guy and the girl, but it's not giving you too much about the doesn't give you more background about the magical system that they have, or about the magic that exists in the town. They don't really explain to you. They don't give you more information that you will feel more interesting. So the world building for me, it was a little weak. um, it's not bored. It's kind of quick read. It's fast paced, but like I said, it could be a little shorter. It's 390 pages. It could be a little shorter. Is it 250 pages? I think we will have the same result. Like I said, it's not the target audience that they call it, target age. I'm not the target age, obviously, but I think it's go to the younger section, more to the young adult. And it's not middle grade either, because middle grade has a different feeling when you're reading them. So that it probably is the problem. That's the reason I didn't like this one too much. So with all of this, I think I'm a little scared to pick up the other books, because I have like three more of those and kind of four more like a young adult stories, or at least that's the way I see it. We'll see. I hope I like them. Like, I will stop this subscription box for 5 months so I can kind of catch up on some of these books. I'm not going to prioritize any of them. Just let me know if you read some of these books and what do you think about them. If you like them, if you think I should get a different, wait, sorry, if you think I should prioritize one of them so I can keep going with this reading of these particular books that they're coming in these owlcrate boxes subscription. So I think that's basically it. If you read some of these books, just let me know in the comments down below. And if you like the video, just thumbs up. If you want to know if I post another video, ring the campanita. And thank you for watching. Bye.